Welcome back to Wednesday's video. So, Morris.
Yes, Steve.
Got new nuts, new washers.
Yeah, new nuts, new washers.
We were missing a nut, weren't we, mate? So
yeah, missing one, so got a new
treated
set.
Treated herself to new nuts and new washers.
Well, you might as well, really, where you're reconditioning an engine, sort of put new bits on it. But
yeah, we're struggling today, aren't we?
a little bit. It's quite warm.
Feel a little bit clammy. I tried to get as much as I can done in the morning because the afternoon is a no-go.
The afternoon's just a
really
sort of a
So we're getting there with this one, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, it's on its way. I've got that torqued up now. Head's all torqued down, I suppose.
Torqued down, up.
Now I'm just modifying a key for the crank because the old one was mullered. And,
nice.
And yeah, then
little
I can
bits
time
like
it up.
that, and it take the time.
Yeah.
So I've had a busy Cosworth week. I'm on my last bit of machining there.
Yeah.
The only thing which I've just started, the only thing I've got to do now is put the pockets in the top of these pistons.
Yeah.
And then obviously skim the top when I'm doing my dummy build. But that, as far as the machining goes, is pretty much it for the Cosies. Short motor's well on its way for the one owner job.
Yeah. I like this one.
Yeah, looks lovely.
It does.
Looks a bit tidier than when it come in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So all I'm going to be waiting for now is the plated bits to come back so I can put it together. The block that we've sold, the 205 block, is here. We've tidied that up, mate. Bored it and faced it. And
that looks a lot better.
Give it a lick of paint. Looks half respectable now. We've completely stripped it and cleaned it. In here we've supplied the customer with all the gaskets, pistons with the pockets in. I have skimmed 10th thou off the top of the pistons, which I had to take off the block, so should be okay, especially with the pockets in for him, but he's going to have to do a check. Got crank bearings, all the little bits and bobs, core plugs for the block.
Nice, all your gaskets there.
Yeah. Oh, cam belt kit he doesn't want, so I can take that out of the box. Good job I looked in there. I sort of sent him that for free. We don't do nothing for free, do we?
No, not free, never.
So yeah, last video. Got some positive feedback, didn't we?
Was this with
This was with the cheeky chappie that turned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, all positive there really. They said I handled it fairly well.
I reckon you did.
It's that sort of situation where, if we're honest, we'd all like to just go windmilling in, wouldn't we, there? But you can't do it.
Well, that's it.
You have to treat it professional.
You end up in another court case
subtly
there,
jog on. A lot of people, I noticed, said we should have took the work in and charged him what he charged us, but it's going to end up, the trouble is with that, it's just going to end up complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
And him being the sort of bloke that he is,
he ain't never going to pay that.
He's not going to pay it, and it's going to end up in some sort of bloody court hearing again, I'm sure.
Not worth it.
No.
I think what you said to him was pretty much perfect.
It was.
From what I heard, you basically just said, no, we're not interested.
The way I see it is whether he was just that arrogant and cheeky to turn up, I don't know. But at the end of the day, however arrogant he is, he's had to leave here, hasn't he?
But the way
with us turning him down.
The way he brought himself in here, you could tell that he knew you weren't going to be too keen.
Well, no, because he wasn't surprised one bit when I said, no, I'm not interested in your work.
Yeah.
He was just, whether he was just trying it on or he was seeing what the sort of relationship status was between us so he could get work done in the future, because there ain't no one local now.
No.
So get on up the M5 there.
Yeah, 100 miles or so, isn't it?
Huh?
100 mile or so.
Yeah.
The next sort of.
Get yourself down the M5. See how you get on there. So yeah, I thought I handled that all right.
Yeah. I'd say so.
So what are we doing here now? Oh, I've got the other block, the 200 block on there, ready to be painted. That's all done.
Nice.
I can get the crank in there this afternoon, maybe, if I haven't sweated to death.
Melted.
But the thumbnail and title for today's video, mate, you haven't got a clue as yet what
No,
it is,
I
have
don't
you?
know.
You don't even know what I'm going to be saying, which makes it more exciting for me. I'm more looking forward to your reaction.
Bloody hell. Here
So,
we go.
basically, the thumbnail and title is we're selling up. And now you think this is
Well,
some
we
sort
are
of,
that we're selling up,
well,
mate.
you think this is some sort of clickbait, don't you?
Well, I don't know. There could be a few little routes you could go down there to sort of.
So I've made an executive
Justify it.
decision. I've been in touch with Ryan about the E30. Now, bear in mind, the E30 is a business project, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's, you know, advertising for the company. We're going to be doing track days, shows and stuff. That's the intention of it. You and I both know it's ended up costing us way more than we first planned and
Quite a
even
bit,
thought.
yeah.
So realistically, it's probably going to end up costing me about another 15,000 quid to finish,
Bloody hell.
which ain't pocket money, is it?
No.
So I have made the decision to sell the kit car.
Really?
What do you think about that?
Well, I don't blame you because it don't get too much use, and
No.
sort of since we broke it, it's just sat there.
Well,
So,
yeah, at the moment it is broke. We are going to be fixing it. The
Yeah.
only thing, what we're going to be doing is making some sort of change in the clutch assembly, so it's a bit lighter on the clutch, a bit more user friendly. And obviously we know the problem with the prop shaft, so that's going to be all redone. Apart from that, everything's good. isn't
Yeah.
it? We
No, it's
spent-
a great car.
it's a great car. It'd be sad to see it go.
It's almost, it's like, well, seeing as you're getting the E30, I suppose you can't really just sit around, well, you can't just keep collecting cars.
Well, you can't have
you?
everything. The
Can't
problem
hold on
we've
to
got,
everything.
first problem is obviously finances. We ain't made of money.
No.
That's a bit of a chunk of money, and to be honest, we enjoyed doing it. We started doing it because of the channel, really. We've had some fun with it.
Had loads of fun with it.
I would like to keep everything that I ever buy, but
Yeah.
so wouldn't we all? In a minute, we're going to have an E30 to keep somewhere. Where we're going to keep them,
Exactly.
and that is a bit of a chunk of money to put towards the BMW, really, isn't it? And it's the same sort of thing. It'd be lovely to keep it. And,
Yeah.
you know,
just-
we
you
ain't.
can't hold on
We've
to
been.
everything,
We're really
so-
busy now. We ain't really used it this year. I know it's broke, but we probably wouldn't have done that much with it.
No.
And when we get the E30, we should probably just use that, really.
Yeah.
So
Well, and who knows what I might buy down the line.
there you go.
So,
It'd be sad to see it go. I really love that car. We've chucked some money at it, mind.
yeah.
But kit cars are a bit funny, aren't they, on the value?
Yeah.
I mean, you see them
Sort
for big money, as in 15 to 20 grand. But a lot of them that you see are like that are mint.
Yeah.
You know, they've been built at home to a high spec. That is tidy. It's basically a track car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a proper track car.
It's a proper track car. You'll
It's
find
a
that a
little
lot
bit
of these.
rough around the edges in places, but it's
Yeah.
only little cosmetic-y things, and
Oh, it
it's
wouldn't
just,
take much
it's
to mint it
purpose
up.
built, isn't it?
Yeah, it's purpose built, and it is. You know, we spent a long time sort of bracing things and ironing out the little.
Oh yeah, all on, you know, the functionality of it. There's no
Functionality.
question.
No.
It's
It
brilliant.
is pucker, really. Everything's sorted on it. You know, we've spent a lot on the dash, the wiring. Obviously, we've done the engine conversion, which has only done 2 laps around the track. So that's a low mile Blackbird motor. So
Yeah.
the gearbox has not had hard life and all that. So it's got the AccuSump system on it. You know, it's a pretty trick bit of kit, isn't it? The roll
Your
cage
digital
cost us
dash,
a
all
lot of
that.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice bit of kit. So I don't know really if there's anyone on here that's interested in it. Make us an offer.
expect
I
there'll be
was
a
sort of
few people.
thinking, what do you reckon? 10 grand?
It's got to be 10
Something like that?
around there.
I mean, it's going to cost you way more than that to build a car like that
Exactly.
if you wanted it for
Yeah.
track use.
We got to buy the thing first.
Exactly. You know, and it's road registered. You can use it on the road.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone watching out there that would like the old Barham Engines kit car, M&R Vortex, let us know. Sad times.
Yeah, it is a bit
But
sad.
we can't have everything, mate.
Well,
Got to finish the
I
E30.
think we might be over that one a little bit, sort of.
When we get the
That's the
E30
fun.
done, the shell, I spoke to Ryan, he said, look, realistically, we paid him about £4,000 already. He's had to do a hell of a lot of work on the prep.
Yeah.
He's bare metaled it, you know. If we've gone that extra mile to make the thing not just a track car, which it first we intended it to be,
yeah.
it's an out and out show car, isn't it?
It's going to be lovely.
So he's gone the full hog, so it's going to look immaculate. But he's almost at the point now, when that C-pillar kit arrives, he can bond the arches on, bond the C-pillar kit on, get it primed up. Not too far from paint, really.
No.
But we paid him about £4,000 already. He says realistically it's going to be probably another £4,000 to £6,000.
Bloody hell.
It's a hell of a money, isn't it? But that's how much a paint job is these days, isn't
Well,
it? It ain't a £2,000
full paint
blowover.
job, in and out,
In,
underneath.
out, underneath,
Yeah.
bare metal. It's a big old job. And to be honest, that ain't a lot of money for a paint job these
Well,
days.
and like
It's
we've said throughout all of it, for what it's going to be worth at the end of it, that's not. It's not bad at all, is it?
Not really. I mean, we've got to, realistically, I've got to buy the rear wheels, front wheels we've got on the way. I've got to buy rear wheels, wiring, and there's going to be a shed load of other little bits and bobs, isn't there?
Yeah.
So
I'm sure
it's
we'll
going
run
to
into
be
some little niggles while we're fitting the engine and all that sort of stuff.
exactly. You know, the wiring's going to be £5,000 or £6,000.
Yeah.
So sad times. But the kit car's got to go. Make us an offer, guys. Get it gone.
Yeah.
Well, there we go, guys. Short and sweet today, really. Bit hot. I've got to go home a little bit earlier, actually, to have the kids today. So we're going to cut it there. But if any of you guys are interested in the kit car, guys, get in touch with me. Make me an offer. I'm sure we can talk turkey. And you're going to be getting a lovely little car there. Very sad times for us. But until Friday, have a great evening. Cheers, guys.